This is an Iron Man minifigure, and this is 10 Iron Man minifigures, and in today's video, we'll be using 10 of the best fake Iron Man minifigures to fix official LEGO sets. We have normal suits, upgraded suits, Hulkbusters, and even some crazy Easter eggs, so you'll want to stick around to the end of the video to find out. But first, you need to subscribe, and I gotta break it down. Our first minifigure is from Iron Man 1, the Mark II. LEGO has never made the Mark II minifigure, which they definitely should have by now. I mean, I don't think that we need any more Infinity War Endgame sets. Now, this minifigure has some amazing printing on the torso and legs, looking practically identical to its live-action version. Comparing side by side with an official Iron Man minifigure, it fixes the biggest issue I've had with every Iron Man helmet. When you lift up the mask to reveal the Tony Stark face on the official figure, the chin strap moves with the mask. This fake Iron Man head sculpt completely fixes that issue. He also has a great interior face print, looking almost as good as official LEGO, but this figure has a serious downside. It has no back printing. This next suit is a personal favorite of mine, the Mark V armor. This suit was first seen in Iron Man 2 when Tony Stark got jumped by a Russian dude with whips. Now, we've actually gotten official versions of this minifigure before, first as a suitcase, literally, and in the 2019 Hall of Armor. The fake version of the minifigure is amazing. The printing and the sculpting are practically identical to the official version for a tenth of the cost. This guy also shares the exact same helmet technology as the Mark II, having the chin strap detached from the faceplate, but once again, this minifigure suffers from not only having no back printing, but also this horrible face print. This isn't even Tony Stark, this is Tony Stank.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, so far what we've reviewed has been pretty mid, but from here on out, we're going to be seeing some of the best Iron Man minifigures ever created. Now, there have been two different versions of the Mark VII armor. One from the original LEGO Avengers Wave, and the redone version from the Infinity Saga line with the new horrible head sculpt. But both of those versions have huge problems. The suit was practically destroyed by the end of the movie. Luckily, fake LEGO is here to step it up with an insane-looking battle-damaged minifigure. Looking closer at the torso, you can see all the cracks, scratches, and tears through the armor. Even on the legs and hips that have individually and specifically scratched in different spots to better emulate the suit by the end of the battle. And looking up at the mask, it even has matching scratches to better build to the aesthetic. Now, you almost never see this in official LEGO, and I wish that we did, because it would have prevented a lot of accidents. The figure also shares the exact same helmet mold as the Mark II and V, with the gray print with more battle damage. The Mark 85 is the last suit that Tony ever wears in Marvel movies. Probably. LEGO has made too many versions of this suit for me to count, but let's be honest, most of them suck. Luckily, fake LEGO made the perfect version of this minifigure. Utilizing the original helmet mold with the brand new and improved sculpt, this figure is looking significantly better. With a huge upgrade in detail, this figure has battle damage printing on the arms, front and back of the legs, and finally the first Iron Man minifigure out of this entire lot to have back printing. I like how even the side of Tony that he used to snap Thanos out of existence is the extra detail to better emulate the damage from him using the Infinity Stones. The suit is definitely the best one that we've seen so far, but it's definitely not the biggest upgrade. The Mark 38 or the IGOR suit is something that LEGO has tried to build but has just completely failed to do multiple times. Luckily, fake LEGO made one of the greatest improvements I've ever seen. The fake LEGO IGOR is a buildable mid-figure that has the perfect answer to LEGO's horrible attempts for this suit. The mid-figure accurately captures the bulk and stature for this suit far better than I could have hoped. The molding and the sculpting is spectacular. The upper body includes two pieces that fit together to create the base of the figure, with some amazing mechanical detail on the back and the front. Both arms have similarly levels of printing and sculpting, and the blue and chrome pieces, they just look amazing when you add it all together. Now, probably my favorite part about this IGOR build is the head, for two reasons. Number one, the sculpt is actually amazing and looks really accurate to the source material. And two, the only way the head can actually stabilize is if you put the minifigure torso into the body. The torso has some really effective printing, only having it where you would actually see it on the figure when you put it all together. Furthermore, the legs utilize some really crazy modifications to make this suit look super insane. The legs have the best printing job that we've seen, wrapping all the way from the front and the back. And secondly, this fake minifigure uses some hip attachments to not only build to its stature, but just make it look bulkier. The figure also uses these boot pieces that slide past the minifigure legs, not only to make it look bigger, but just significantly better. Now, as amazing as the IGOR looks, the chrome and blue just does not scream Iron Man. So I also got the classic red and gold. Looking at each of these side by side, they are completely identical in pretty much every single way. The torso printing is the same, and the arms and legs are also completely identical. I would have appreciated if fakelego at least tried to make these guys somewhat different, but regardless, the red and gold figure does come with an upside. You can remove the boots and the molded hips and give it to another Iron Man minifigure to give it a lot more style. This minifigure also works as a mini Hulkbuster, but I don't think it would do all that good of a job. LEGO has created the Iron Patriot a few times, once for the Iron Man 3 movie and twice for the Infinity Saga with brick-built figures. And all these guys have the exact same problem. Their machine guns on the back completely suck. But this fake version completely fixes that. Utilizing this custom chest plate, fakelego designed a compatible backpack that includes all of Iron Patriot's weapons. The back has a dual machine gun and a dual-sided shoulder missiles. Furthermore, the actual chest plate itself is well molded, looking pretty accurate to the endgame suit, with some half-decent printing. The figure also includes machine gun gauntlets that do look pretty good, but the helmet for the suit is just complete trash. It literally has a big chunk taken out of the forehead. AliExpress, give me my money back. Thankfully, the rest of the minifigure has some highly detailed printing that completely wraps around the legs, but unfortunately, not the torso. For being such a disappointment, Hulk beat his ass. The Hulkbuster is arguably the coolest Iron Man suit ever created, but LEGO has failed to capture how amazing this suit is almost every single time they've tried to create it. And trust me, they've tried. A lot. Luckily, fakelegos finally fixed what official LEGO couldn't, so let's get to building. Now, instead of making this brick-built figure, fakelego utilized a bunch of custom molded big fig parts that I think suit this thing way better. For one, when you're playing with this thing, it doesn't just disintegrate into your hand when the Hulk punches you in the face. And two, because it's a big figure, it looks significantly more accurate and more detailed. The printing and the molding that fakelego utilized really make this look just as good as official LEGO. There are several instances of mechanical and chrome and gold detail that greatly improve the look of this big fig. The only issue with the mold is the fact that it's leaning kind of awkwardly. You can really see it when you compare it to the official LEGO Hulk big fig from literally 10 years ago. But regardless, he has some limited but amazing posability. His arms can punch forward, back, and he has a swivel at the wrist. And my favorite part about this figure is the removable head that reveals another fake LEGO Iron Man minifigure. While building this figure, there's actually a platform that slides into the body that has studs, so you can put any of the minifigures that we reviewed into the pilot seat. But this guy comes with its own fake Iron Man minifigure. Based on the Mark 43, this minifigure has some amazing printing on the front and back of the figure, with some definitely needed arm printing. Now, as amazing as the Hulkbuster is, fakelego created something even better. The War Machine Hulkbuster. This big figure takes everything that was amazing about the Iron Man suit and makes it drastically cooler. The sleek black and silver colored scheme with red light accents, this suit is so much better than the original Hulkbuster. It even has way more firepower, with a machine gun and flick fire missile strapped to the back of them, which are all on ball joints so you can get into some amazing poses. On the inside of the big fig, we get possibly the best minifigure in this entire lot. This War Machine minifigure has printing on the chest plate, it has printing on the shoulders and the back, as well as front and back printing on the torso as well, even on the arms, and with more printing that wraps around the entire leg. This guy is so decked out and looks so amazing. I just wish that all the other minifigures also had this level of detail. And when we open up the awesome mask, we get a super tough Rhodey face print. Now Tony and Rhodey can work together to beat up the Hulk. Now, the last minifigure is an interesting one. Since Robert Downey Jr. is now playing Doctor Doom, I got the final suit that he'll ever wear in the MCU. This version of Doctor Doom is based off of the press conference version reveal, and it looks pretty amazing. With the sleek green and silver design, I really like this figure. It includes printing, although faint, all over the figure, and even some great Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. Now we can finally replace it and fix Tony's stank.